Hello. They gave me my Contra award. They did it. They did the thing. Wasn't sure if they cared about my message. But now that it's done, it's Contra free time, man. Gonna start in 5 minutes. Just cleaning up. I have my house getting fixed, part 1 tomorrow, so we've been working on that. We took the ducks swimming. They didn't like it though. I don't think they're ready for that. I have the dog. He's snuggled up. Deathless doesn't sound that big of a deal, except for I don't know how to do the last level very well. The last level is a little outrageous. The Japanese version of this game does have stage select, but unfortunately, folks. Welcome in. I always forget what year it is in the world of Contra 3. 2636. We should be driving around armored cores and teleporting in flying cars and shouldn't even be on the Earth, honestly. But it's just some dude with a shotgun. Ugh. Contra 3 retro achievements. Okay, that's our cool intro. Gotta reboot this thing and make sure hard mode's on and all that. Looks good. This set's mostly just, can you beat this game without dying? I forgot that I'm using the Japanese hack of this, so it won't detect this version. I gotta get on the regular version that's not cool. The arcade pit version's better. Whoops. Let me switch it up. Okay, stage select would be good practice, though. I feel like I can just jump right into hard mode and see how I do. We'll get most of these achievements done that way. Yeah. No upgrades on hard mode the whole game. We'll get that one later. Sounds like garbage. Wow. I don't know how to beat this boss without dying, except for unless I have the crush missiles. Do the speedrunner trick with them. So if I can get deathless on some of these stages already on hard mode, you can try. That's gonna be the hard part of this. Wonder what was in that pod. I know there's some crush missiles coming up somewhere. There's one. These missiles are ridiculous. They're essential to this. Those must be indestructible. I'm not sure. They probably would have blown up when I shot them at the sea. Alright, well I made it this far with no deaths. The boss is a jerk though. Yeah, fuck. Scumbag ass boss. I don't know how to do it, man.
The bouncer.
He shoots this bullet that's like super fast. Ridiculously fast, and it's like coming from the damage zone. Like, where do you run? Thank you. I feel like stage 1 is like actually one of the harder ones to do deathless. Like, this one should be easy. 3 is not gonna be free, but I think it's easy in the first boss. At least I understand what to do on the other bosses. It's tough, but at least I understand it. I don't really understand the turtle. If I had another crush missile, it'd be easy, and I'll be able to bring that to the other bosses. Okay, just like Jim Power here. The speedrun never puts these crush missiles down because they're so good. The damage they do is ridiculous. But it is nice to have some safety with the other weapons. Might be smart to not do that, I don't know. Fuck it. Oh shit, really? Didn't expect to die there. Hard mode's weird. Well, good thing I'm getting some practice in, I guess. Damn. This boss should have been dead already. I screwed up. I underestimated the laser's range, and I've never been hit by this part. Gross. The boss should be harmless now. This is going to be a much harder game to win than the other ones.
The Bouncer.
The request to do the whole game without dying on hard, basically, is a lot. This feels like a lot. Really shouldn't have died in stage 2 though. That should be none. That should be one that should be free. Whoa. I'm gonna be practicing this game for a while. This is probably gonna take a couple of sessions of training. Start getting the deathless going on. I don't know if I can even clear this on hard mode right now. I'm just not playing very well. I think I'm gonna regret taking that. Come on. Damn it. I knew it was getting tight. Ugh. I gotta hang on to a different weapon for the safety. It's not worth it. The damage is not worth it. I wouldn't have died if I had the flamethrower here. That's what the crush missile's capable of though, right there though. God, I'm so bad at this today. Damn. Dying to nonsense. Honestly, I kind of expected to be able to breeze right through this, on this level at least. Didn't think I'd have any deaths at all at this point. Got a long way to go. I'm still working on regular Vampire Survivors. I'll take that, I guess. Arkham's Big Fuzz, the robot, I think is his name. This is a really hard one. It fires ridiculously fast. Yeah, I gotta jump over it. Like, there's actually no way, apparently, to do it on hard mode without just doing a really tight jump. Unfortunately, it really sucks. It's fucking ridiculous. Ugh. I don't want to have to do that jump, man. I just don't want to have to do it. I guess I do. Unless I bring 2 crush missiles and kill him before he can even get away with it. Which could be a thing. And these bikes are durable. Wow. Spread's okay in this game, but it's weaker than ever. Like it was legendary in the first 2 games. It's pretty crappy here compared to Contra missiles, crash bombs, whatever they call them. Flamethrower would be nice too. H is the worst one. I want this. Damn it, that's so fast, man. It's brutal. Wish I didn't have to do the deathless on these. I'd finish it in 30 minutes. How didn't I get that crush missile the first time through? Is it random? None of the other ones are. Damn, that's good. Ugh. Problem there. I don't know what that was, I forget. Hey, I think crush missiles and fire are my favorite weapons. They solve most problems. You can't go wrong with the damage on the crush missiles. This set right here that I have, this weapon set, is probably good for nearly everything. Probably should stop grabbing 2 crush missiles. You can do so much work though with 2 of them. Cool, he's dead. This boss is gonna be rough, but I got the weapons. God, that was mean. The missiles are so desynced from where I want them to be right now. They're moving faster than I remember them moving. Shit, that's so unfair, dude. What the fuck? Ugh. This is way faster than I remember. Maybe I just don't play this on hard mode very much. I almost had it. I was so close. Once you get to this part, it's easy enough. I just needed to land the shot a couple times. These things are cruising, right? Like they're just going in. To my dismay, I'm gonna beat the game without getting a single one of the deathless achievements. I thought I'd get a couple, damn.
The Bouncer.
The missiles do damage to it, actually. 1 damage. Or something like that. He will die to them. I'm pretty sure. Eventually. This is not the stage I want to have no weapons on, but I screwed up big time. This boss sucks. It's like the worst boss in this game. I think the brain is my second pick for worst boss, and the thing right before it is really scary, but at least I can learn that. I don't know if I can learn the brain. It's like this random thing. If you can get it to do what you want, you can have an easy fight on your hands, but I'm not sure how to do that. Why is that lethal? Like, what? I guess I should just take the land bridge forever. Never on hard mode, the bridge just breaks. It just doesn't work. Damn. That was garbage, right? Like, they just killed me for no reason. Ooh. I didn't expect to do this stage very well. This stage is dreadful. The boss is a mess. Don't really understand, never really... I've watched a lot of LPs of this specifically to see how you do this boss, and I've never really seen anybody do it well, except speedrun strats, just wiping him out with crush bombs and not letting him do his thing, because his thing is to cheat and chase you across the board in a way that you can't get away from. Which is, I watched Slow Beef LP this game, and the strat there was to just tank a couple deaths here and just kill it that way. Fucker. Jeez. This is the actual strat as far as I can tell. You get synced up with it with the double spin. Garbage, man. Come on. Should be nearly dead, though. By double tapping the L button, you can get this, like, faster than normal speed. On the spin. Impulate, thank you. What's up? The stage isn't easy, but the bosses are what scare me, not the stage itself. This guy's not on the list of things that scare me. There's 6 bosses in this stage. On hard mode, and 5 in normal mode, I think. Come on. Damn, they're strong as shit. Yeah, this stage is cool. I don't really like the random brain fight. And I feel like a lot of this other stuff is really mean. But it's mostly fine. It's just like Super C but amped up big time. Like I thought, most of the stage is not causing me any misery. At this point, we do want double C, I think. From here on out, it's ridiculous, starting with this maniac. But it's still the least dangerous of what's left. There's 0 chance I'm gonna beat the other 2 without dying. The next guy is crazy. I'm not even sure how to approach him offhand. Like, he's got really long arms that stretch across. It's the boss from the Super C mouth floor level. Yeah, it's garbage. This thing, I don't have any idea how to evade it when it's just 2 of them out. They do that. Wow. God, they're so long. We don't have to destroy him. We could just take him out directly, but I think it's easier to do it this way. Even though they give a little bit of chaos with the spawners now. Sure wish I had some weapons. Wow. Takes a while with this gun, huh? Finally, damn, that eyeball was immune. Those are just shields anyway. Oh, that sucked. So here we go with the brain. I don't really know how to control this. There is a way though. There's something to this. This is one of the easier ones. Some of these are deadly as hell. Even with this one, I still got taken out. One of them gives you power-ups, and that's definitely awesome. This is not what I want. It's ridiculously tight. I gotta learn how to control the brain. Never got I'm after the flesh ball and I failed every single time. God. I hate these. I hate it. It's so fast. It's so awkward. Damn. I'm not gonna beat the brain this way. I need to get this under control. Nah, I'm dead. Fuck. Put the orbs away, man. That's what I want. So I don't know if I have the power to break through it right now. If I could just get that every time, right? It's like it doesn't... Okay, this is the one that gives you power up sometimes. Somehow I got 2 C's and no deaths out of that. Ridiculous. What a godsend that move was right there. Oh really? I can play the Japanese version? I don't really know this last part. This is hard mode only. Like I've done it a couple times. It's silly. Okay, I got your number.
The Bouncer.
Way to go. Here's a picture. Okay, that gave me some data on how bad I am at this game. Pretty bad. Not good enough to do these at the moment. I'm gonna need to practice a couple runs here. No bombs, no weapon upgrades. On hard mode. Oh, on any difficulty with the bombs. So whatever on that one. There's a lot of cheese with the brain that I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to learn. I don't think that the spin is random. I feel like you can control it a little bit. So that's one thing. I want the meatball, or the one that gave me weapons. It's obviously the best one. Yeah, hard mode is a different game. I didn't achieve any single one of these levels without dying, but I can just go through the game again until I get a couple of them done. There's not really anything to do here. Time for revenge. Well, it seems like the normal gun couldn't set it off. I'm gonna do the no upgrades run. Possibly the no bombs as well. I don't think I care about bombs very much. That can be done on any difficulty, so I'm inclined not to care about that rule this time. Just see if I can win with no guns at all. The information I'll get from the bosses while I'm doing this will be helpful when I'm trying to do deathless. I don't know if the barrier counts. So maybe for the first time in my life, I am not picking up the barrier right now. This section. Oops. Tried to go too fast. There's only like, I don't even know where the other barriers are in this game. Much like Super C, there's like none. Unfortunately. I think there's one in stage 3. Is that the last one? Like that's 2? I don't know. I can't think of any other ones. I'd know them when I saw them, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. I have no idea how to fight this guy, like, legit. Without getting shot by the beam that he shoots out. That bullet, while he's shooting that garbage, he also beams the center and you can't jump over it, so how do you dodge it? I don't understand. And that's what killed me last time. He didn't beam though this time, so I could have theoretically done it. I didn't even have any upgrades. So I'm feeling like that won't be hard to get. Looking forward to my easy mode run where I don't use any bombs. This is the easiest stage of the game right here. God. No weapon upgrade sucks though. These damn snakes. Come on, man. Get out of here. I'm busy. Busy with a real piece of work over here. Couldn't that kill you? Come on. Each of these dumbasses only do, they only attack under certain conditions, and each one of them is different. That guy's the only one who fires when you're not facing him. The rest do different stuff. This guy shoots way more attacks straight up. This guy tries to be defensive. Come on, man. These things are the worst for no upgrades. This is a random one. Kind of forgot that that could even happen. Fuck's sake. I was worried somebody would spawn while I was doing that. Oof. Fuck. Yoink. No laser there. Damn it. Okay, I'll blow up once. Hey, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done one of those proper. Hey, arenas. Is my volume low compared to other streams? I don't understand why that would be. Oh, okay. I mean, that's an easy fix. Mentally preparing for no gun upgrades. I gotta make sure I don't pick any up on the way in. Let's roll. Oh, it might be rough. Might be rough. Man, that guy guarding his orbs. Damn turret orbs take like 6 shots each. Ugh. These things are actually pretty harmless, at least. Got you what? Fuck. Oh shit. I think there's a checkpoint if I can just survive here. I'm gonna run out of continues though. I might not be able to do this run. Might need another try. There we go.
Rip.
I don't remember what that's from. The final boss, spewing power-ups. You mean the brain? Fuck! The brain has one single form. I saw it last time. They give you power-ups, so you can just know it's coming and watch out. It does have that, though. If you hit it, it's gonna throw them over the floor. It would be easier to just take a death than try to dodge what's gonna happen if that gets released. I don't know. There's a checkpoint in front of the robots for sure. I feel like this game is actually pretty generous with them, though. Oh my god. Scumbag. Where are we at? Fuck. I knew it. Gotta do better. Just cannot be dying this much. Thankfully, I'm allowed to have 7 lives in this weird achievement. So that's something at least. Ah! That was no good. Phil's desire to just grab things is working against him here. These missiles are like aiming at you a little bit. I don't really understand them. I usually bring the flamethrower here and just burn them out of the sky so I don't have to worry about it, but now I'm weaponless, so now I have to figure out why one of them closes in on me sometimes. It seems like as long as I stay as high as I can get, they leave me alone. Contra loves their wall crawler. Fuck. He's being really mean. I think he's fast as normal. Come on, man. He has some really awkward movement that has to be like understood big time here, especially when he does the dreaded double. There it is. I think I'm gonna play it real safe and just sit in the corner. Oh, it died anyway. Wow, that worked better than crush missiles. Wow. That's interesting. The Birdmen are a Super C classic enemy. The normal weapon really isn't that bad in this game. It might be the best it's ever been. The bosses really don't care about it though, unfortunately. I would say that aside from the niceness of having homing and the weak enemies that die in one hit to it, that is the worst weapon actually. It's worse than this. And maybe the laser too, except in the overhead. I'd rather have this than that, probably. Just not really interested in that weapon at all. This is gonna suck though. Fuck. It's chasing me down. I don't know how to do this jump. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's so freaking hard, man. I don't understand it. You gotta do it while the homing orbs are after you too, like, fuck. Fuck's sake. It's not even close. Nice. Even then, like, it's so hard to get away. Just even doing the jump isn't enough because the homing projectiles are so fast and relentless. There's nowhere to run. I need to position them while doing that and still pull off that jump with no time, no warning, no anything. I'm dead. Game over. Fuck, man. He sucks. He takes so long to kill with no weapon. How am I gonna do this? Using a whole continue on this guy? I don't know about that. Fuck's sake, man. Why does he have so much freaking health? This might actually be the worst part of the run for me with this gun. Like, it's so hard to win. I wasted a 1-up there, just not grabbing the power-up. That was dumb. No, crash bombs don't cancel anything. But even if they did, I'm not allowed to have them. Oh my god. Fuck's sake, man. Okay, gonna wipe it out here. It's over for this. Honestly, I should probably practice the boss, but I think I'm just gonna restart. I tried to outrun the fire by being as fast as possible, and it's just a little too fast. I think I need to do the jump, realistically. I honestly don't think that stage 4, 5, and 6 are gonna kill me that much. I can just get through stage 3 without using any credits. I think the run would be pretty well locked in at that point. Probably. If I could do it just as well as I did last time, even, that would be good enough. Like, I had crush missiles and stuff, but I could do the heart and the demon without that stuff. No problem. Yeah, the timing's tight no matter what you do. That was a spread. Don't want it. I did okay at this guy last time. Maybe I can actually die 0 times in stage 1. It's just a lot of work and a lot of dodging that one little bullet is the only real threat. Okay, here we go. You done?
The bouncer.
Hey, I landed one. Got a deathless with no weapon upgrades, no less. I should be able to do this deathless too, but it's so much easier with freaking weapons. This stage is not friendly for this gun. Oh, really? I was on it. This is the worst part right here, this guy. I don't really know how to get him. He sucks. It's got hard mode closing speed. It'll suck if I don't die another single time, and I died to the easy part where I walked across the terrain. Oops. I don't know what this achievement name means. What? Oh, he shot me, damn. I wasn't ready for that. Rude ass guard. If he starts spinning up before I destroy all of these things, I think it's almost completely random if I can survive at that point because of the placement of these being so unpredictable. So ideally I would get rid of all 6 of them now and then start doing damage to the eye. Thank you. It shrinks his hitbox big time. Yeah, like right there, like his entire left side would have got me if any of it was still there, so. Contra has strange names for very dramatic names. Check out the boss names. Any boss. Check out the boss of stage 4's name. Type it in the chat. Be a hero. Challenge anyone to know what it is offhand without looking it up. Fuck. What happened? I died to them? The bomb didn't get him. That sucks. Must have been too many and it flickered too much. They shouldn't have been able to get away with that. Whoa. Whoa. Oh man, I'm doing so bad. That's okay, I don't figure I'm gonna get further than the checkpoint here at best. Hopefully I can get at least that far. 1 credit on this stage is reasonable, I think, for this go. Just not doing well enough to start for some reason. I don't see beating the boss without 6 lives though, unfortunately. I'm gonna give it a shot. If I can clear this stage with even 1 credit left, I would think that would be good enough to give it a shot. Man, God, barely got me. Fuck. I don't know if that's randomly done or what. But he does the double. God. No, man, so rude. What the fuck, really? I didn't even get the checkpoint because that piece of shit did that 6 times. And I couldn't dodge a single one of them either. I was doing not good enough at it. Ah, wow. Need to control this better. Man, nothing's working for me right now. Is the Japanese version actually easier? Oh. I mean, that's pretty slick. I don't know why America has to ruin their game. I could load that up. Oop. Man, really? I can't believe I can't get away from that there. Should be a simple thing. If I have infinite continues, I'd get it easy. I just need to learn how to do some of this anyway. I think there's a way to learn Deathless here. Even without an upgrade, I should be able to do it. It's possible. This is way more action than the other 2 are, though. There's a little bit of randomness involved with the enemies. Come on. This thing has so much health. I made it to the checkpoint. Well, not yet. These guys are in the way. These guys are awful for you too, because if you don't kill them and you have the crush missiles, then you get stuck here dodging and you can't get rid of them. I don't have enough, I don't have confidence in my 3 1-ups attempt here, but might as well try. Do a little practice in. Go away. Fuck. What a shot. I don't know if I should be afraid of the brains power-up thing or not. I can avoid that. Man, shit. Little fuzz got me. Wish this boss wasn't here. He wasn't this hard. The moon is still here in 2600. That's lucky. I would say if you consider Contra 3 to be a hard game, then the place to use bombs is all the damn time, because you get one on every one up, and if you're dying, you're just wasting them. It's like the biggest mistake people seem to make. I see. They don't use those at all, and they're pretty damn good. I'm really familiar with this game on normal, and that makes me not want to use them because I know how to do it without wasting them, and then when I do need them I have like 8. But that's not happening here either. I need to start spitting them out. I use them for crowd control. Damn, what a shot, man. Crushed me. Would like you to not do that anymore, thanks. Shit. He's being unbelievable right now. God, that's the worst thing that can happen. This sucks, man. I'm not supposed to die to these guys. Ah, no way. They're just being jerks. The brown one is the worst one. And if he does that kind of crap, there's nothing I can do. I don't know. If he just comes over where he usually does and shoots, but he wasn't cooperating at all. Oh my god, I got stuck. I almost made it. Okay. I outran him. Maybe I'll win this time. Big Fuzz, you got too much freaking health. Oh, that was bad. Wow. Well, I've worked out Big Fuzz, so that's something. All you really have to do for this part is jump when the grenade boys come in, and they're the ones who are horizontal. Or you could just stay in front of where they throw also, either way. Long way to go with no power-ups. Wow, thing didn't blow up. This is way harder without the flamethrower. There we go. Contra loves its weird mini boss things, yeah. Always has. Super C has the Babalu Mechanic spider bot thing. That counts as a mini boss. He actually fired this time. He didn't do that last time. Shit. There's just nowhere to run. This freaking missiles are awful, but what the fuck? They couldn't be worse. Is that random? I don't usually have to deal with a jump like that. Man, I'm on my last life order because of that crap. Ugh, that sucked. That didn't feel fair at all. Damn. Let's just put them all in one big line as far away as possible from where I want to be. Piss. Rocket Man. Damn, that was close. I knew those bullets were coming, but like, fuck, they just don't come on time. Am I supposed to evade those? That's the worst part of this boss. Those shots that shouldn't be. The shots that fire diagonally upwards are crazy. Rude as fuck. I want to destroy that bottom gun as soon as I can because of that. Once that's gone, most all of the threat is gone with it. But I don't have a weapon to do it with, really. Obviously, so. Okay, well, stage 4 is defeated. They do damage. Somebody said that last time. I said the same thing. The missiles in the center do damage to the center. One bullet's worth probably, but they do. Whoa. This thing is like impossibly rude right now to deal with. Here's the stage. I don't know if I can actually finish it or not. Bet I can. It's just gonna be gross. Long way to go. Just succeeding here. I've already pretty much done the next stage with no weapon upgrades, just because I didn't have any at the time on all the hard parts. So I'm mostly worried about if I can get through here or not with any kind of continued situation at all left. Let's go this way. Fuck. Thank you. Yoink. Not again. Gotta watch out for the boss that drops weapon upgrades as well. It's gonna be very hard. I hate this boss so much. Figure it out. Man, those homing fireballs are garbage, dude. They're only gonna get worse when they start spinning. There we go. This is what you want. If I could just leave it on that method right there. Minimize how long we're here. Otherwise, I feel like I'm kind of at its mercy. Eventually, it will get me with that fireball thing it's doing. Shit. I think I've got him. Nice. Last level, I'll get 2 credits. I might be able to do it here. gonna be a lot right here. Jim Power actually did make me do that, though. I was talking about it when they did, yeah. They had the same concept. They stole it from Contra 3 almost certainly, where you have to spin in place to stop the spin because the spin's bad for you. Yeah, it had 2 spin levels, and one of them made you do that. The other one was a turbo tunnel weird thing. Wow, this guy's gross with this weapon on hard mode. Wow, they're not even dead from a bomb. Holy shit. I can't control these things this way. I just can't. That's so gross. Can you even win this? Holy shit. No way. This might be the end of me. This guy is not supposed to be a threat. Fuck's sake. Cannot do any damage at all. Oh my god, that's terrible, man. Fuck. I can't believe there's a boss like this here. He's gonna stop me by himself. I need the credit for the actual bosses. This is not the guy. I'm gonna have to stand prone here and aim like this. I think that's what the only solution could possibly be. Extreme accuracy on the minions and the right position. I hit him like 3 times so far. We'll be here for 10 minutes. Moving back a little bit so I can get the diagonal a little easier. Maybe I can get more shots off. This boss has nothing but iframes to show for it too. Only hit him with his mouth open. Oh, come on. No way. Get killed by the germs. Could just farm lives. I'm so close, but I don't think I'm going to make it on this run. It's just not going well enough. I don't know. Maybe. I think I need to get a little fortunate on some of the dodging coming up here. Oh, we gotta wait for that to disappear. Wish I had another credits. Yeah. This is extremely difficult until those eggs are gone on hard mode when they take this many hits each. There we go. I have 5 bosses left. 5 lives. That is one fast beam. Damn it. Really, I don't find the Super C guy to be too hard. The Contra 1 boss. He doesn't really do anything. Strange boss. Okay. Scariest thing up here is probably actually this guy, but I did pretty well last time. I don't know what to do when they're both here. Like, fuck. Maybe I should just leave that one. Might be smarter. I think it is easier. Yeah, blasted. Now, if only I could fight the brain with any consistency. I don't understand why it's not giving them, I hate this one. This one's really friggin' fast and weird. I suck so bad at it. Oh my god. I want the red, but I don't understand why when I shoot it, it doesn't give it to me. Okay. The red is like, I don't really understand why, but he's kind of useless here. If I could just control it at all, that's what I want. Ah, it's right next to the blue orbs of death though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's probably over. Oh my god, they just come straight down out of... It's garbage, man. Terrible, terrible one. I don't think I have any credits left. That's so mean, man.
Dang.
What you're supposed to do about that is not be near him, I guess, or just don't let him get that upgrade. That sucked. That was terrible. Wish I could control. It's just so fast. I don't know if it's that fast on normal. I can't remember. I feel like I can never control the brain the way I want to. I'm liable to just die 7 times to the brain if I can't control it at all. Fuck, really? Maybe I should, nah, I'll just keep going. I think I'm really close, obviously, because I got to the final boss and I got a lot better during that run. I learned a couple, well, refresh my memory on a couple things. Switching to the Japanese version doesn't do me any good. I guess I haven't played continues. Could do that, I guess. I suppose I might as well. There is no stage select in the American version, but yeah. I don't have... Hold on a second. It's called Contra Spirits, starring Jimbo and Sully. What the fuck? Jimbo Contra. We'll know it's working if I use a bomb and it says I failed something. Let's see. It's working. Don't worry, the bouncer's here. This felt so freaking blazing fast when I started playing it after playing Contra 1 and 2. Feels like nothing now, feels normal. I'm used to this turbo Contra mode that is Contra 3 on hard. Oof. Yo, Lynn, what's up? Couldn't get it. I don't think that was a good one anyway. Oh, nice. Is the expansion out? There was some talk about co-oping that. Yeah, the retro treatment set is pretty lenient on a lot of this stuff, and I would call it robust about picking up the achievements in general. Just pretty good at it. It's one of the reasons I started doing it, because it didn't used to be. I have 5 bombs, and I sure would like to bring them all to stage 2. But we'll see. I don't really need them for this boss unless he summons a bunch of jerks. Like that. I don't want to mess with the mosquitoes or the little things coming out of his mouth much. Okay. Let's start with the jerk. He's different than normal. Maybe they rotated him around or something. This is even worse of a position for this jerk. I don't know even how I'm gonna get him, honestly. That was pretty good, I guess. Sucks. Come on. Damn it. I guess that's not random. I always thought it was. You always get that V there. Still don't have Deathless here. Maybe soon. Okay. Destroy the laser, please. As long as I'm careful here, I'm probably good. Maybe? I'm not super familiar with the AI on why he goes the way he goes in this when he moves. I don't know. Doesn't seem like he wants to run me over if I'm moving too, usually. Uh-oh. I might be dead. Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't know why he did that there. I wasn't ready. There's no hope. Oh well, maybe next time when I have crush missiles, I can fix that. I wonder if it's just random, because they're not doing it anymore. They just did one stomp and it was no good for me. I do think he's trying to aim at me, but for some reason when I'm moving diagonally, he doesn't understand it. Damn sniper. He's the worst. I think taking this slow is surprisingly effective. At least during the start here with the orbs. After that it gets a little crazy with the fellas. With Infinite Continues, I don't really need stage select. I can just keep on going until I get it. Deathless too. I can just, until I get it, reset the stage. Man. It would be nice to have the weapons, but they actually are pretty generous with weapons in this game, so I don't think I care. How am I gonna beat the brain Deathless though? Ugh. I'm really gonna have to learn that part of the game. I might be there a long time. Yeah, I guess there are checkpoints mid-stage. Even through continues. It's kind of weird. Ugh. Come here, you. He didn't like my dance. Won't be a party to it unless I dance better. Ah. I'm still on my first continue here and I have 6 lives left. I'm getting way better at this game at least. That's something. That's something. Wow, that was close. Theoretically, I have this boss fight down too. I think I can get him on this credit at least. The hardest part now is actually the 2 fellas at the start, who I still don't really get. I need to control the brown one. The blue one doesn't care as much. I hate that. I hate it. That's what I want him to do, even though I don't like it. Because that's why, because together they can become super lethal to me. God, there's nowhere to go. What is this deal? I don't understand. Really need to book it here to be safe. Ugh, that was close. It's easy to get stuck on the corners. Dead. It's so easy to get stuck there. It's like really unresponsive. It says shift from left to right. There we go. I think I've got the inputs down better. dead yet, man? Damn. All right, well, I'm not gonna get that one credit clear either yet, but that's fine. We'll get that later. I mean, I gotta beat the whole game without dying anyway. These guys take just enough shots that they won't die to this gun. Yes. It's a factory that we're invading in level 3. Maybe it's his factory, I don't know. Oh, they got me. The fellas. He dies surprisingly fast to this gun. Alright, let's see if we got any better at Rodriguez. The flight commander of the big ship. There it is. Nice. I'm in business here. A perfect Rodriguez. Actually, did I die at all? I died to the freaking jumping guys. I would have this flawless already. These guys are harmless, man. How did I die to those of all things? They're a little wacky, hard to control sometimes. Made it all the way to World 6 or World 5 in the credits. Choose your starting location. This stage has been, well, that sucked ass, but I was gonna say the stage hasn't been that big of a deal. Jeez. Wouldn't even give me a prayer. Like, that thing showing up there was the end of all hope. It was over. As soon as that thing appeared on screen, I needed to leave the entire area. I just needed to run. There was nothing else to be done about that. Fuck. This thing is gross, man. Wow. 2 of them. 3 of them. Those 2 were on top of each other. I've had less trouble with this stage than I expected, though. I knew I'd have trouble with the final boss. I knew the brain would be the worst thing in the game for me. I don't know how to control it at all. But, I'm better at this stage than I thought I would. Ugh. Stop it. Man, come on. I don't like that there's a weapon there now. I gotta maybe wait. Shit. Had this before. It's getting grim in here. Do not want to accidentally pick up a weapon either. You dead yet? Hey, hey. Ugh. I'm ready for this stage, I guess. Even if I weren't using the Japanese version, I still would have 3 continues left. And I understand how to do the boss that kind of ruined the run, honestly, last time I figured him out. guy right here. Get all the way back so you can stationary blast them as they come down here. Don't waste a single shot. Just takes every single bullet to stay on top of these guys. If there was one more spawn than there is, I don't think you can control it reasonably with this gun. Oh, crap. Didn't do it good enough. Ooh. I was getting ready to aim at this thing, and that thing spawned right in front of me. Damn it. Wasn't able to kill them because the power up guarding the enemy spawners here. Stop it. Damn it. It's so hard to blow these up. Okay, that's one. Gotcha. Okay, making progress. That's what I mean, this game's kind of generous. These challenges with no weapon upgrades, I understand them, but they definitely aren't in tune with the game's normal playing style. So you gotta learn some new moves here. I'm doing this instead of Deathless because I know that once I've done this, I'll understand the whole game. And Deathless, I probably would just use power-ups to skip a lot of this and I would not learn. Oof. You got me. I don't know if there's a faster way to do this guy. Like, I don't know if you can go above him. Doesn't seem like that's the case. I think this is the best you can do. It's silly. Checkpoint's either down there below the demon guy or right here. It's one of those two. I think it's right here, but I might be wrong. It might include the demon. I don't think it includes the guy before him, the one boss I just did. I think I understand this boss now. Oof, those are mean. Bullets coming out of both. It's the first time he's had both arms at that point. Wasn't ready for the spam. Just a little too far. Oh, 0 doesn't count in this mode. Well, way down here. Wow, that's far. I think this checkpoint is also meaner than it is in the American version. Possibly. That's a lot of work. I don't even want to call them mini bosses. I guess they are, but like this is the final boss of Contra 1. Honestly, it's even meaner. It's an upgraded version of that boss. I actually can't remember if it's Contra 1 or Super C, but it's the final boss of one of those two games. Maybe it's Super C. It might be the one that just didn't show up that one time. Damn, I hate that move. Don't know how to control it. It sucks. Usually I can hurt this guy enough that he doesn't do it in time. I think that bomb did a lot of damage. You really gotta be on point and know exactly what to do here to not be killed by this guy. It's nonsense. Nice. That's a lot of lives through the rain. It does slow down eventually here. Ah, fuck. Almost. Damn it. Meat is the ideal orb. I don't want to hit the gray ones. Don't want to risk it. The gray ones will spit power-ups at me, and that's not good. These are worth a ton of points, and you get 1-ups from them, I think, is the eyeballs. Like, some of these are actually good for you. The meat orb, the red one, is what I'm aiming for, and I just haven't landed a single time yet. Yeah, this one right here, seemingly harmless, but you don't get a whole lot of damage done to him, unfortunately. So you need a lot of them. Some of these you can't really hit the brain at all, though, so meat's where it's at. If I can just get good at dodging the orbs, that might be okay too. They just seem like they last a little too long for reasonable. There's a point here in the middle where I have to become super good at dodging that crap for 3 seconds. And yeah, if I have a bomb, I melt the entire meat pile in one shot. Ah, it's orbs every time. Wow. Made it. Come on, be dead. This is a bad one. No, it's not the worst one. It's gonna kill me though, almost certainly. Okay, cool. He's dead. That it just like closes in and kills you if you can't do enough damage, and I am not gonna do enough damage with a machine gun on hard mode. I was certainly going to be killed by that. Well, I don't think he can even kill me now. I think it's over. 5 lives. Even if I let him hit me every single time, we'd still probably win. If I just shot straight down. But last time I had this guy pretty locked up. Oof, thought I was safe there from the arm, the other arm. Damn, that's really wacky. Alright, let's see if he gives it to me. Hard mode, no power-ups.
Bouncer.
That's a good start. Fiddlesticks. What is that from? I can't remember. Fiddlesticks.
Dang.
Okay, we got the... I was wondering why I got 2. We got bare bones and bare bones hard mode, which is what a lot of these are. They're don't get killed on hard, don't get killed on hard. Every stage, pretty much, one by one. I'll save this one for last. The easy mode run to be the whole game with no deaths. There's not a hard mode version of that. I want to do bombless on easy mode deathless at the same time as easy mode. Let's do it. See if I can do the whole game with no deaths, no bombs. That'll be the only way I can make that interesting at all, so I'm going to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to do the 1cc hard mode with weapons now. Same thing I just did, but this time I'm allowed to blast them. Blast them big time with the spread gun and the crush missiles and this fire. Maybe we can get some of those deathlesses while we're at it, maybe. Possibly. Damn, this is a good gun. I kind of want to try the homing missile out to see if it's as bad as I think it is. In a challenge like this, it might be more useful. I know it's a bad boss killing weapon though. It's like unbelievably slow, and that always makes me not want to use it. But we're trying to stay alive here no matter what. That might make it hit different. Damn, that's fast. Oh, you jerk. He's guarding the crush. He took my crush. I'm gonna restart, I think. This is not working out here. Well, my crush. Make sure I'm on hard mode here. If I can't get that crush, there's another one, so. Like before the boss even. So I don't need to be dead. Don't need to go nuts. Try homing for a while. See if it works out. It should work on these jerks, and that's the most dangerous part of the stage at this point. These guys are mean, spamming everywhere. Gross. Sniper guy who takes 4 shots to kill and shoots every freaking half a second. He's the worst thing. I'm satisfied with this. Things are working out for Bill. Jimbo. I'll try this tomorrow. Maybe it'll help me stay alive. Kind of thinking I can get the second level deathless pretty easily, but we'll see. I thought that originally. It's still not done. The only one that's done to this point is level 1, I think. And that shouldn't be, right? I'm sure I can do better than that. I was so close to getting the one on the bike, which I also figured would be an easy one. Like, I did the boss with no gun upgrades. I just died on the way in one time. I learned this guy pretty well. Like the bugs give up if he dies. All right, for real now. And this is so much easier to deal with crush missiles. Not only the boss, but the guy who hides in his shell. You can light him up and then turn around and he'll eat the missiles. What a jerk. Come on, home better. Get him. That is good. Okay. Now, I got by the laser the first time I was here. I don't know why it fired. To be completely honest. I don't trust this guy at all. I just want him to be dead. He's still got 2 orbs left. Shit. Come on, get rid of them. No way, dude. Fuck off. Ah, can't believe this. Why won't they blow up? That's so close.
Dang.
Yeah. The homie misses problem is it's AI driven. Somebody made a post on Reddit about what enemy to target, and so it has that in its AI forever. Oh, jeez, I never see that shot. Obviously going to be a hard level to get deathless, but maybe not as hard as I thought it would be after all that training. Having the flamethrower helps for this. Yoink. This is the weapon set I want. The flamethrower will protect me from these missiles. I've got a bomb for the fellows up top. I'm gonna need to kill them with that, because they're out of range of both of these weapons. Unfortunately, it's the one time where it's bad in this. I'll be able to drop this guy fast with Crush. I'll be able to drop the robots fast with Crush. Yeah, people who are subbed or patrons are the ones who are submitting bad games at the moment, and they do it through a forum in the Discord channel. Want you. Haven't died yet on this stage. This is the best use of these bombs, like 100% on this little run here. It's very helpful. Pressure's on, could be done. Be nice to get this one out of the way. I don't feel like fire actually works well here. Damn. Like, it's too slow to turn. Maybe I should just grab spread for this level. It exists early on. Ironically, the regular gun is actually better for that guy. And the crush missiles aren't really hitting. It's one of the few times they don't really work. If it's a small target that moves around a bunch, the crush missiles don't work. They work best on stationary things. I like that. Too bad I died to the idiot mini boss, because we would have it. I would have it all locked up already. Nope, and screwed up. All that work thrown out by such an easy thing. He's almost dead already from this. That's how much better this is than the regular gun. Yeah. I was so close! One death on stage 2, one death on stage 3. Both of them achievements that I need, unfortunately. Maybe I can get this one. Maybe. I'm not sure that the crush missiles are great for Rodriguez. Probably want the flamethrower again. For this guy. I'll take spread if I can get it. I think there's one coming up. I missed it. Oh well. That was dumb. Fell right past it. I'm probably underestimating Laser's ability to kill around here. Wish I had my bomb. Nice. Actually landed those shots. Come on. Just one good crush missile will do it. There it is. Looking good. Thank you.
The Bouncer.
Well, progress. Homing and Blazer are both actually probably workable on this stage. Takes so many. It kills the spiders okay. I want to use it on the snake though. Oh man. Ah. I need to do what I did the one time I got a perfect run on this with the normal gun. But with Crush, I should be able to do it faster, right? So...
The Bouncer.
I was so close to getting the entire game almost done perfectly. I've only died twice in 4 stages. Need stage 2, 3, and 6 now. Oh. Hey, this guy's a little different now, huh? It's a little different these days. Without all that crap that he's got going on. I don't like the germs when they get loose. They're dangerous as hell. Oof. It's a little chaotic around here. Couldn't get it under control at all. Wow. I should have bombed right away. I shouldn't have even thought about it. It's the only way to really guarantee. Like it's enough time to get rid of maybe 2 of those with the rush missiles. Damn. Doing this stage deathless is a really, really mean thing to ask for. It was one of the reasons why I didn't for sure want to do this game. I was thinking about it. Just, geez, I gotta do the brain with no deaths. This sucks. When I even get to that point. Almost got me. I'm ready for this guy, I think, at least. I do have to react a little bit to whatever he does first, which in this case is a big stretch. My only death so far was on the heart, which I shouldn't have died on. Could have been prevented. It was hard to get there though. It was very dangerous coming in. The homing missiles would probably be good there on the way in. This is great. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still alive after 2 of those. I think it's easier to hit this with the missiles than it is with the normal gun, honestly. That's probably the problem, is the normal gun can't do it. Sure seems like I'm hitting it a lot now. still alive. Jeez. Oh no. Power up rain. Right at the worst time. I don't think it's cycle based. Well, the 1cc hard mode is cleared, and I got 2 more on the way in, so that's something. Died twice here. I figure the brain's gonna be the headache. Everything else I think I can skillfully do, but this part I don't really understand. I missed right at the end and died to the nonsense. Gotta be ready to jump on the second attack there. And then the arms start flailing here, and they get really, really big on going all over the place. That's not easy either. Okay. Get up there.
The bouncer.
Alright, ready for stage select, I guess. Let's try and get the ones I missed. Stages 2, 3, and 6 still, and then we'll get the fun run done if I can. If I can get that last part. Alright, this cheat is Japanese only. It's weird. Down, down, left, left, up, and start. It sounds like a slide left, but I didn't get it to happen. Never was good at fighting game inputs. That sounds like it worked. Another one. Up for me. Got his ass. Motorcycle sequence is crazy. Once you learn it, it's controllable though. Compared to the rest of the game, it's not too bad. Okay, he's out of fellas. He's out of orbs. Orb legs. So he has no weapons left, basically. His hitbox is very tiny in the center only. He's not gonna hit me with that, probably. Unless he decides to run right over me, I don't see how I could. I'm on hard mode right now.
The Bouncer.
Deathless stage 2, easy, wrapped up. Might as well jump right into stage 3 with some weaponry, but I don't really care if I start with weapons or not on this one. I don't need them. I just ran through the game with just no power-ups at all, so I got a good verse on how. It's nice to have these though, for sure. That jerk. Well, I'm after the Deathless, so let's just get right back to it. The sniper is the first big danger. Oh, I didn't make the jump. That was dumb. I think it does count. But I can just hard reset it. Got this down to 6 achievements. I sure would like to finish it today. Think we can do it? That last one, I only died 2 or 3 times on it. But those 2 or 3 times are a lot of work, maybe. This one I only died once. Something silly. So I'm pretty sure this one's gonna get cooked here soon. And those last 2 achievements on the very end are free. The victory lap achievements for sure. One of them is don't use bombs and the other one is don't die. on easy mode through the whole game. That might take a couple tries, but after doing this on hard mode, wait till you see how easy mode is. The brain might be one of the only things that's the same, honestly. I should have taken the spread. Should have learned my lesson. I sure do like the fire here, though. I'll just be more careful on the spaceship. The double hit in this case actually works in my favor because I can crush better. There we go. Laser? Sure. I think that might be better with this. I don't know. Might be a mistake. I'm gonna play it really safe if I can and just hide here and let it do cycles on me or whatever. I just don't think I can get it easily. There we go. Crush works well enough. I should just use Crush on that guy. I screwed up. Sorted my weapons wrong and did not pick up the Crush. So I'll grab the spread instead since I did that. But it's not going to be helpful for the boss, so it's kind of whatever at this point. Ooh. Losing that second Crush missile is going to make me have to do like 3 more cycles on the boss is a big deal. And if I can even get past these 2 at the start, because now they're lethal now instead of free. Okay, I got him. That was close. You gotta play Big Fuzz perfect for like 60 seconds to win this. I didn't like how close that was. I was screwing around too much with the damage. Being greedy.
The bouncer.
Got his ass. There's no reason to do the first 5 stages anymore. You can just go right into hard mode stage 6. I think if I soft reset, I won't get hard mode on options turned off. I'm always going to check though, because yeah. All right, this is extremely difficult area for the getting to the boss. But I have extra bombs that I should save for the boss. The one that killed me, I should use a bomb there. The rest of my bombs can go towards the getting rid of the meat. Maybe homing is actually good here? I'm not sure. Let's find out. It just has so bad damage on those things. Shit. Homing is not gonna work. That's what that said to me. I want it to. It almost does, but it's just not good enough. It's not reliable enough. It doesn't do enough damage to the walls, and then it doesn't hit the other guys at all. It doesn't do anything good. Oof. This is one of the hardest parts right here, this transition. All right. Should be unlocked now. No reason to risk anything, it's just blast it slow. Bombs for the boss. Usually he digs into the earth. He messed up. Didn't even try. Well, we can get this far with no deaths, so what's left is the brain, really. I can even do this boss usually. It's been working out. Fuck, that's mean, man. What a pattern. That's rude as hell. Made it to the brain. If I could just keep doing that. I'm dead. All hope is lost. Ah, stupid orbs, man. I wish the orbs weren't. There's probably a place to stand for them. I probably should look that up instead of dying to it ever again. Stinky orbs. It's no fun to die to random roulette wheel, basically, but that's what's gonna be. I'm not getting the cheat. Damn, I made it so far. He went under the bullet. Didn't last long. Oof, that was close. Did not mean to do that. Oops. I need that bomb. I guess I don't. It's kind of just useful for the brain, but it's not like essential or anything. It just gives me more damage faster so I can get done with it faster so I don't have to dodge as long. Alright. That bomb, on the other hand, really wanted that one. Come on, man. Get out of here. Jeez. Somehow still alive. Don't really need anything now. Just need to play well and then get to the brain and get meat for a couple cycles. That's all. If I can do that, I've got it. Nope. It was too close to the wall. I wonder if there's any tips for the brain somewhere that I need for the orbs. I think is the worst pattern, but there's also a couple other ones that I don't understand. The worst one's probably actually one of the other ones that I will not hit because I'm going for the... Unless I get super unlucky. Because I'm going for the meat. I would only hit the orbs of the one on the other direction. Oh, crap. Hate that they take 2 hits. It's a super hard spammy stage to get through. And I've done it twice, and the brain stopped me both times. Damn brain. A couple speedrunners who run this game that I know. I can ask them for brain tips. If I can't get this in a little bit here. I slipped! Oh, this is the hard part of the stage right here, until you get to the end. That little transition over from one platform to the other with the spawner. All little fellas. That's the most dangerous part until I get to, I don't know, I guess the heart's pretty dangerous. Unless I bomb just right and keep it under control. Spells get a little wild sometimes with their spawning locations. We did now. Game just cannot believe I don't want that weapon. Finds it unacceptable. Honestly, let's use them both here. Getting rid of those eggs is crucial, and I just can't get it. Probably should take the top right one out first, not the bottom. This is rough. Might take a couple hours just to get this one, might be a whole stream. I'm gonna save the victory lap for after it's done though. I'll get off worthies in no time. Like 10 minutes after I get that hard one, I'll have the other two. I bet. Maybe I'm underestimating the whole game deathless easy mode, but I don't think I am. Largely because even this stage is easier. Like, damn, they're so mean. They're so fast. How was I controlling them with the regular gun? Damn. I'm bombing too early. I really want to hit it, but I should wait until after the S flies by. I always want to do that, and that's always wrong. He's just covered in energy when he's shooting this thing. That's the worst. That's how it's done. It's still not safe, but it's safer for sure. Controllables. Damn. That's what I mean. They're so fast that even just one is enough to kill me if I'm not dead on with them. This guy wasn't giving me trouble before, now I can't get through. I do think it's worth using both bombs here. Make sure that I get as much as I can. I think it's the biggest headache until the final boss, which sucks. The final boss sucks. If only I was better at controlling that wheel, man. I think my problem is that I'm only good against 2 out of the 8 that are on that wheel, and the rest of them are probably going to kill me. Maybe I should practice the other ones, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to do better at some of those. I don't know how controllable they really are. Shit, that sucks, man. I even hit that guy. Damn, Red Falcon. Actually like fire here. I don't need the S though. Alright, we're gonna bomb as soon as the heart's on screen. There we go. Fire's good for this. Maybe I do want fire here. It's eventual victory. These drops are random-ish, I think, so it's kind of dangerous sometimes. It's not really a safe place to be. Just gonna hope to find an opening in it. Other than that, this guy's no threats. The beam is a timed jump. It's a little tight, but it's not too bad. I think I'll call it after this attempt, one way or the other. Come back for this achievement. I'll get him. I'll finish the run. I hate this double hands crap. Man, I hate it. It's random and it's just the meanest thing it can do. Like, damn, dude. If you just back off. Nope. Now we're here with no weapons again. Misery. This guy can do like 6 things and he decides to do that. I'm in trouble if that's the thing he decides to do. I can't get any damage done. I just have to evade for a while. And then he shoots twice out of each one. Just gotta be ready to dance, because he might do that. It's very reaction based. I think I'm getting better at the roulette, but I'm not getting good enough to guarantee meat the entire time, and that means no good. It only takes 1 miss to screw up everything. Too bad I died to the boss before this guy, because I feel like this would be a good shot. He'd be half dead at this point. But I got it, maybe. That's too bad. Back to the non-brain. Well, I've definitely gotten this far without dying, so just combine those 2 runs into one. I don't know what this one is exactly. Oh, this one's hell. Good practice for this crap. How do you dodge this, man? Oof. Do not like. Also, you can't really hit him while it's happening, so it's kind of a waste of time, and it's dangerous as hell. Alright, not too bad. I could use some practice on this part too anyway. be the end of the run right there. That little goofiness. Man, I'm just not understanding what's safe. Died 4 times, 5 times? Not good enough. Well, this will be the achievement run next time. I'll just be on here for 4 hours trying to get this one. Nasty, ridiculous stage. It's really mean, and then there's this boss at the end that's just like, oh, it feels random because of the wheel. Which I can control, but damn. That brain has an eyeball. Hey. What is the raid browser? Hold on a sec. They have a new feature on Twitch for helping me find somebody to raid. It's actually pretty sweet. Let's raid Pleasantly Twisted. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Damn, this is fully featured. This actually whips ass. This tells me, it gives me my followed people first that are online, and then it tells me when I click on them, not only what they're doing, but if they follow me, how long it's been since I rated them, or them rated me. It shows me their chat. It's actually pretty cool. Anyway, see you later, everybody. We'll get the rest of these soon enough.